the little geography lessons that we have for each other, and just little tidbits we have from being on both sides of the border.
Yeah.
Being super friendly, eh?
Yeah.
Closest I've been to Canada was Corning, New York.
Corning, New York?
Yep. About 45 minutes south of the border.
You should, well, come on over, you hoser.
Yeah, we're nice here. We have
was
maple
a
syrup and
long
poutine.
time ago.
Yeah, that's even more reason. There's a lot of beautiful stuff out here if you get past the politics.
Look, if you get the chance, and I'm just saying this because I did it, it was fantastic. If you're close enough, because I don't know exactly where you guys are, but Corning, New York, the Corning Glass Museum, you can sign up to do glass blowing.
Oh, I've always wanted to try glass blowing.
It was amazing. And you don't realize how shitty you are at an art project until you're playing with molten glass in your hand, or on a punt. I was just like, yeah, it was fucking cool.
That's so
you go out
awesome.
and see all the stuff that their students have done, and you're just like, fuck, I give up.
I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna make a poop.
This kid's a third my age, and holy shit, yeah, I'm done.
Let's call it 10 points on your points cards tonight. I'm feeling generous.
Yay! Wait, I have to get to my points card.
Yeah, is anybody rolling tonight?
Banking. I'm almost at a grand charm. I have 90.
Nah, I'm only at 50. I'm gonna hold on to it.
I get my gotcha gambling addiction out through you guys.
I'll do one for tonight.
One little charm?
Pull something useful. Yeah.
I will take a big charm. Apparently, I have more points than I realized. I'm at 100.
Oh.
Drum roll.
Brunk, you get a door charm. Is anybody else getting regular charms before we roll Nerissa's grand charm?
Now I have 2 door charms. That could be fun.
And Nerissa, that's your option. You're getting a grand charm for sure.
Was I working on? Was I working on a skill tree? Hold on. Give me just a minute here.
2 doors.
If Valerith successfully learns how to use that damn sword, I'm taking the intimidate tree.
Yeah. Yeah, take some downtime. Get some heavy weapon training. You technically have like some great teachers to be able to help you with that during downtime as well, because like Brunk and Rosalia are both like well versed in multiple weapon types.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Of course, there's also a shitload of other stuff I need to learn on downtime or work on downtime. Downtime
is a crazy set of roles. I understand the planning involved. I'm pretty sure fucking JC's got spreadsheets at this point.
Not quite spreadsheets, but I have several sheets where I've written everything out, and then I have how I'm going to do it, and then I mark things off as I do things. And
I have no doubt. I know it's got to be a gas when I fucking throw a wrench into a plan. Got to go through it all again and be like, all right, what do I give up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nerissa.
Give me a big guy.
Nerissa wants a big charm. Let's do it.
Give me a big one.
Nerissa, you get
no whammies.
The Grand Charm of the Primal Roar. As an action, unleash a roar. Creatures within 30 feet must make a wisdom save or be frightened for 1 minute. Repeat save each turn.
Oh my god.
Can I use that on the thing we're about to fight?
Sure, you can try.
You could certainly
try. You can always try.
Excellent.
Recap. Jumping right back into combat with Pelor and his demons, a mysterious creature or force in the water, really a natural 20, brought Nerissa from the brink of death. Wasting no time, she swam to Jesus, who was not drowning but sinking into the ocean, bringing him back up and getting him to the surface. Tommy banished the Barlgura, the Bagula, and Pelor took the chance to strike a few more times before using Dimension Door to vanish off of the ship, leaving his conjured monsters behind. With only a few giant zombies and skeletons left to manage, the team was able to turn the tide and finish things off. After the fight, the team opted to take a scenic detour away from Rovain to rest and recover. Sailing east, the crew came upon a section of the ocean full of coral reefs and mountains that, when Nerissa looked closer, appeared to be some kind of giant coral mouths. Choosing to move on and determined to not find out what those mouths do, the ship continued to sail north, where they came upon what appeared to be giant stones protruding from the water. Upon closer inspection, a giant swirling black vortex was detected in what the crew discovered was inside the rib cage of a giant skeleton. Lashing themselves to one of the ribs to keep the ship from being attacked or pulled, the crew finally took a proper long rest. Nerissa took a little time to survey further, finding that the skull of the giant skeleton had a singular eye hole that appeared to give off light and incredibly powerful magical energy. Taking the information back to the team, Brunk communed with Cord to ask the following questions. Was this a mortal creature, which was a no? So this was a god, which was a yes? And so we should continue to investigate it, which there was an unclear response. Using one of the crew's magic whistles to allow non-aquatic members to breathe underwater, Jesus, Nerissa, Brunk, and Rosalia, along with Pest, go to investigate the god's eye socket while Valerith stays behind to help protect the ship and do some alchemical research. At the bottom of the eye socket, the crew sees some kind of large shark-like creature swimming around at the bottom. I wrote that twice. The crew getting closer to the orb so that Brunk can do a divine scan on it. As he does, the creature takes notice and moves to strike. And Brunk also transmuted his questing blade to a spear, or some kind of more convenient water device. Pest is with you. Pest is like has a natural swimming ability, half its swim speed equal to its walking speed, so it can swim 20. So it lags behind a little bit while it's swimming, relying primarily on like somebody else, Nerissa or whoever is like closer to the front of the pack, to be able to keep up. But he is there with you. You guys are all like so you're not 60 feet in the air here, you're 60 feet from what would be the bottom of the eye socket. If I put it into minuses for like aquatic numbers, it puts all of your tokens under the map, and I don't know how to fix that. Yeah, so you guys are technically like you're pretty far below the water, inside this giant eye socket close to the bottom, where there isn't something that is eyeball sized. It's pretty small. It's like an orb that looks like it is shining with this bright light that is surrounding the eye socket. So the eye socket like it is just fully lit up, and at the bottom you can see that it's fairly smoothed out. There are some ridges that make up like small like kind of cliffs within the socket. At the like lower area, just around 60 feet like down from you guys and like off to the northeast there, or northwest, is this giant leviathan, like strange like bone shark creature with this like huge sharp fin on its back, and an eye it looks like a ghostly eyeball that like just kind of like floats in its own space in front of the skeleton. The orb, doing your divine sensing on it, had reacted and kind of like looked at you, had a larger portion of light directed at you. Not enough to blind you guys, but enough that like you can tell that it is looking in your direction. And as it does, so too does this Fin Warden start to approach you guys. And with that, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Question.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember if I chose one way or the other, but did I dive in without my armor?
I did kind of skip through the episode, so I can't remember whether we discussed it or not. Your armor has like a float function, but it doesn't have like a swim function yet, right?
No, I haven't outfitted it to be a submarine. I'm usually, especially because I was just investigating when we first kind of swam over here. I think I probably am armorless, which I don't love.
Okay. I was gonna say you're probably armorless either way, because your options are let it be like a floaty, like kind of dinghy floating above you guys, or let it sink and drop to the bottom of the eye socket.
And then I would have to try and get it out of the water at the end.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would do that. Okay, next downtime, I'm also working on turning my tank into a submarine. I need a submarine function so I can have armor in underwater battles.
Yeah. Now, the one thing I will note is that if you're turning it into a submarine, it's probably going to move slower than your regular movement speed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's always been the trade-off too, though. Like that.
Do we have like
if I have it in the
set
water,
of
I'm
armor
slower.
that we could adjust, or that she could use as an alternative to her? I know her artificer thing is the armor thing, but an alternative armor that she could wear if she had to, whenever she can't wear the other.
Just for her AC. That's definitely
just to get my
something to look into, whether you build it or you find it.
I should have rolled for 2 tiny charms too. Maybe I could have got an armor charm.
I mean, realistically,
did we give Q, like a cloak of protection or something.
I think so. Realistically, like, not having your tank only brings your AC down from a 16 to a 15. Like, you're only losing 1 point of AC.
That's all it does for me?
Yeah, you got a 20 dexterity. You dodge things really easily.
That's true. I imagine I can probably dodge even easier without my tank, so.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, I'm not too upset about it then. If I'm only losing 1 AC point, I thought I was gonna like get real squishy.
No. AC is primarily based on your dexterity bonus, and you've got a +5, so it's not like you have thick skin. It's like you have the swift skills to dodge things.
Nimble like a cat.
Yeah, like a ninja. Nerissa, you are also super fast and at the top of the order.
So fast. Okay. Did I already use my Emissary of the Sea feature on this thing? I couldn't.
Yes, and you couldn't communicate with it. It doesn't appear to be a beast of any kind.
Okay, so it's like an undead something or other, probably.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, that makes sense with all the bones and whatnot. I am going to look at my teammates and be like, so that thing, we want to avoid that thing, yeah?
Don't know if we can avoid it at this point.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
we were trying to already, but we apparently got too close. My bad.
The fish is out of the net, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Sorry, my character sheet is being like ridiculously laggy right now. I can't even scroll through it to see like my spells and stuff. Come on. Okay, there we go. Perfect, and we get to rest over here.
Yes.
Perfect. So I'm gonna be like, all right, well, if we can't avoid it, let's take this thing head on before we go for that cool glowing thing down there. And I am going to fire my magic missile at it.
You get.
Oh, I was supposed to do that 3 times.
Yeah.
I always forget to and then it's 3d3 plus, or 3d4 plus 3.
Yeah, 3d4 plus 3, or you can split them up. Like, you can do 1d4 plus 1 each. Usually, if you're, like, when you want to do it against different targets, that's when you would do it, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we have multiple targets for me to fire at?
No, it's just the one guy.
Yeah, I'm firing all of them at it. Did I do that wrong?
No, that's perfect.
Okay.
12 damage. As you just, like, you see it coming towards you, and you're just, like, right away reactionary, just releasing some bolts at it. I guess this constitutes a boss battle, boss bar.
Yeah.
This thing is a hidden special boss.
Ooh.
It was dependent on whether you guys actually came to this square or not. You could have avoided it entirely. Never come here.
That's true. Okay, and you said we're 60 feet up. And it is only 15 feet above, so it's below us.
No, so it is 45 feet down and, like, however many feet away from where you are.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's, like, lower than we are, because we're 60 feet above the bottom.
Yep.
About how... Because there's also these rings here. Is it 15 feet above the ring that it's above, or is it 15 feet above, like, the level that the pearl is at? Because those, like, go down, you said, right?
The pearl is higher. Like, where you are, the pearl doesn't rest on the bottom of the, like on the bottom of the socket. It floats about 60 feet up.
So it's floating around where we are?
Yes, yeah. You guys are right in front of it.
Oh, okay. Should we try to touch it?
I mean, it's probably already mad that we're down here. I mean, if you really want to touch the assuming lingering essence of a dead god, sure.
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, the fact that Jesus isn't
The intrusive thoughts.
I should.
The intrusive thoughts people are like, go for it.
Well, my inner sneaky rogue / kleptomaniac. It's the same urge I had when I was in the crab cave, just stealing all the jewels. I'm very tempted to just, like, yoink, and then let's get out of here, friends. No, I probably... Brunk, you're rubbing off on me. I'm not going to steal this right away. I am going to move off to the side, though, because I don't know what kind of
She does,
attacks this thing
before you move, I just have a clarity question that I want to ask.
Yeah.
Brunk's aura
Yes.
of alacrity.
Yes.
It specifically says walking speed. But I want to clarify that we're just going to apply it only to walking speed and not any movement at all. Like, swim speed is a physical movement speed, not... Whereas I can see an argument where flying, unless somebody's physically flying, is not. So, it was just a clarity question. It would only give her 10 feet extra movement for anybody that starts within 10 feet of me.
I think...
My swim speed is already 65, I will say. I might not need it. I wasn't going to move that far, if I'm being honest. I was just thinking, like, we don't know what kind of attacks this thing has, but if it's got some sort of beam that, like, is like a cone, we probably don't want to all be grouped together.
I need... You have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed. You get that 10 feet.
Amazing. So I can swim 45 or 75 feet away?
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Well,
do we... Brunk, how far does your aura reach? Because, like, you'll get it, but then it'll put
She has to start with it. It only applies to somebody who is within 10 feet of me at the start of their turn. So once they get outside of that 10-foot area, then they were
next turn goes back to normal. So yeah, you'll get it this turn, and then going out of that range, you'll be back to your normal speed.
Up, down, 3-dimensional movement. An extra 10 feet could be helpful.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe I'll just move, like, maybe I won't move the full distance, but I will move up an additional few feet as well. So can I be plus 80 feet as well instead of plus 60 feet?
Hell yeah.
Shiny,
cool.
Shiny,
and
shiny.
Can I revise what I did and shoot the magic missiles as I'm swimming away to try and distract him away from the rest of the group?
Sure, yeah.
Cool.
Pass the turn when you're done.
Today's Microsoft Rewards poll question is, if you could have either super speed or telekinesis, which would you choose?
Telekinesis. I'm lazy.
69% agree with you. They're wrong. They agree with you.
Rosalia.
Brunk, are you intending to melee this guy?
If he gets close enough, I will. But I'm planning to soften him up a bit before he gets too close.
Okay, then I won't do what I was going to do, and I'm just going to do Word of Radiance. I was definitely going to do something that would have reminded you of our old sessions.
Were you going to throw lightning through the water?
Well, I might now. That wasn't my original thought.
You're a storm cleric, so that is a...
Oh, I know.
That could be bad for everybody.
Ouch. Was that a failed attack roll or a failed save?
It was a failed save.
Save.
Oh.
It took 4.
4 damage. Yep. As a start. Still trying to figure out.
Did that radiance impact? Did we notice anything?
Yes.
About
the
how
next person. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm talking about the response from the creature. How does it respond to radiant damage?
Not if it did any damage, you didn't notice.
Okay.
But whoever attacks next, did I use the wrong spell? I think I used the wrong spell. We're good. Keep going.
We're thinking of guiding bolt, probably.
Yeah, I was. So I'm gonna move behind you with the intent of let me know when you're ready for melee.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Brunk.
Oh. Is it possible for me to move within 60-foot range of him at this time, based on where I'm at, where he's at? Like I can move. Well, it should be 40 because of alacrity.
Yeah.
Which I think, where does my swim speed actually, does it come from the katana? Yes. It just gives me a swim speed of 30. So I will assume that my movement is 30 for the purposes of that, since it comes from the magic, since the magic weapon allows it.
Yeah.
So I can move 30 feet. But I don't think 30 feet is going to get me close enough to him this round. Like, close enough to do anything to him this round. Since that's not the case, can't do that. Oh. I am going to use an action to activate the Reflector Charm. I've been sitting on this one for a while. I figured this might be a good time to use it. So as an action, I become cloaked in a reflective sheen for 1 minute. During this time, you have resistance to all damage, and any damage you take, the source of the damage also takes damage equal to the damage you took. Assuming it applies to anything it doesn't have resistance to or whatever, right? Or if it has resistance, those would apply, I would assume. Any bonus actions? For my bonus action, I think I will go ahead and activate my Celestial Revelation for 1 minute. So I've got those both going on the same timer. So his rainbow wings emerge from his back. Too bad I can't make them look like fins or, something like that. He is Fey touched. Anyway, other than that, I'm probably going to move a little bit, like this side of the pearl, just so, let me grab my character real quick. Maybe about 15 feet total, so about 5 foot down and about 10 feet forward, just so the pearl and the light from the pearl is behind me. That way it's not in my cone of it. It's like not in my face.
Yep.
When it directly blinding me.
Yep.
And those actions are what I'm doing.
Jesus Christ. Oh wait, sorry.
Notes.
Jesus, before you go, Rosalia, if you're moving, Pest goes on your turn as well. So if it's close enough, it can also do attacks. Okay. Jesus, go ahead.
Right. So I'm guessing I can't cast lightning bolt without frying everybody else in the water, right?
You'd be the first to find out.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, that. I'm gonna cast. In that case, I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb against the Fin Warden. I'm gonna do acid damage.
.24 is definitely a hit.
Awesome.
Uh,
13 damage.
You form this orb and toss it out, and like as this thing, which has gotten Nerissa has gotten its attention with the magic missiles, you like throw up the orb and it like swims through it, and you watch as like some of the bone starts to kind of like sizzle away.
Awesome. Brunk, should I go for the pearl? Should I start heading for it?
Go for the pearl? Like, what? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay. I'm not gonna move then. I'm just gonna stay right where I am. End my turn.
The Fin Warden, yeah, it is going to go for Nerissa first. Do. going to take its full movement, and it's going to be 60 feet up. For that, that's all it needs for this. Nerissa, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving?
A strength saving throw, yeah. You feel yourself being pulled, as it's approaching, you see as it kind of stops, and its eye starts to glow, and you feel around you as the water starts to swirl and tighten and swirl and tighten until you're starting to be pulled in along with it. And you feel that sections of it almost feel like solid, as if there were stones made of the water that you're starting to be slammed against as you're being spun in this whirlpool.
I'm to take 30 damage.
No. You take 25 damage.
So close.
I'm gonna say that it's going to affect this thing. This thing was swimming towards you. Hold on a second. Strength saving throw. Fails.
Ocean displacer.
Behind you, you see swimming trying to swim in your vicinity is this strange looking panther-like creature that looks very similar to the outline that you were dreaming about.
Oh. I've seen you before. Hey, kitty.
It's like a panther with a fish tail.
Yeah, a merpanther.
A merpanther, yeah.
You say that like I haven't seen those before. I've been to the mer zoo.
Yeah, that's fine. You, as both of you get pulled closer to the center, you see as this thing is like trying to also fight this whirlpool until it kind of swirls away. As both of you get battered and kind of like are like 10 feet apart, and it looks and just kind of gives you that, you know, when a cat like knows it's been caught, gives you that kind of look, like, oh shit, you can see me.
Hey, kitty.
And
can I use my can I talk to it with my emissary of the sea ability, or like get its vibes? Do I have to wait till my next turn?
Probably wait till your turn, but I'll give it to you as a free action on your turn. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you go after the Fin Warden, so you don't have to wait very, very long. I just need to look and see. I don't know if it has bonus actions, to be honest. I don't think I gave it any. Didn't need them. That is its turn. Nerissa. So you like here you what it's not like it doesn't let you speak with animals.
No, but I basically just want to get the vibes. Like, is it friendly or is it about to try and attack me?
Give me an insight check. You suspect that this thing has been following you since the boat, since you falling out of the boat. You had a dream about it. You felt it. This thing is probably friendly. It's very likely friendly. It seems like it's not intending on attacking you. It seemed like it was trying to be close to you.
Okay, cool. Cool. I'm just gonna give it like a friendly little, hey buddy, and then pay attention to the Fin Warden some more. And I'm going to do. And it did look like acid damage was effective on the Fin Warden.
Yeah.
Alright, I am going to... It's within 60 feet of me? Yeah. I'm gonna cast Acid Splash. It has to do a dexterity saving throw.
Hold on a second here. Dexterity save.
Yeah, DC 15.
I made it.
Does that mean it doesn't do any damage then?
Yeah, it's a saber suck. So you also like try to put the acid in its path, and it kind of like does like a little spiral around. Strangely graceful for a whale-like creature.
Oh shit. Okay, and I'm gonna just like look at my new pal over here and be like, can he keep up? And then I'm gonna try and get out of this thing's range for that whirlpool thing it just did, because I did not like that. And I'm gonna take my full movement back. Or just measure it instead like a silly goose. Back and like kind of like away from my friends as well, because I am trying to distract it away from them.
Okay. This ridge goes up like another 30 feet from where you were, so like it's 100 feet up here.
I'm just gonna move to
the edge of the ridge there.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Doing anything else?
Do I have any healing potions? I do. I'm gonna pop a potion of healing as well.
Okay.
For 6 whole health.
Don't spend it all in one place.
I mean, I only have 1 health bar to put it in, so. That is my turn.
Random intrusive thought. Do you think Petey Pablo's first name is actually Peter, or is it Petey?
Oh, that's a good question. It's probably Peter. Peter Pablo?
I'll look it up. I'm just like looking at my music list, and I was like, huh.
The ocean displacer is going to continue to follow you. It swims like right beside you, and it's going to start licking you.
Aw, kitty. I'm gonna pet it.
It licks your wounds caused by the battering, healing you for 11 hit points.
Oh my goodness. Cute.
It's a mobile healing potion. Nice.
Yeah.
kind of nuzzles you and then like turns as if like ready to defend you from the Fin Warden. Rosalia.
Okay, let's see if I can do this without screwing it up again. The wrong one. I think that was the wrong one. No, measurement. Not close enough. All right, 60 feet. Okay, that still worked. He's right at the edge of the range. Or wait, yeah. So he hasn't moved yet. That's right. Well, I can't do my original plan because he moved, so we're gonna go with plan number 2, and we're gonna do. Actually, change that. Come on, cancel or not? Yep, refund. Changed my mind. I realized that I wanted to do something else. I wanted to actually do this one. When in doubt, I want to freeze him in fucking ice. So, dex save 16. I hope he fucking misses.
This is an interesting use of this spell.
Right. My original thought was gust of wind to push Brunk into the thing, giving him basically a charge. You bum. All right. On failed save, it is not prone. It is. It made the save, so it's fine.
Because the spell like works as if the intention was for it to be on solid ground, most of this wouldn't apply normally, and I think what I would have given you is if it had failed the save, it would have like frozen it in place so it couldn't move that turn. I will like, depending on the spell that you are using, we may have to kind of think of what alternatively would happen in the situation of underwater as opposed to land or something like that. But I will, like, I have that flexibility, so keep that in mind.
I'm thinking like slushy if nothing else happens, like just difficult terrain.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it made the save here, so it's fine right now. I'd say Rosalia casts the spell here, but just with not enough oomph to freeze the water. Like, ice starts to form, but the water around it is warm enough to keep it from fully forming.
Okay. How do I cancel a concentration spell?
You just decide.
Yeah.
On the character that's got the little...
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
I did.
It'll be on the effect on the effects tab. You'll see concentrating sleet storm, and you can just click break concentration.
Yep, that's where it is. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. And let's see. Try and head more this way to offer assistance. I'm not going to put... Oh, wait, he can only move 20 feet.
Rosalia can only move 15.
Oh, that's right.
Because she doesn't have like a swimming speed equal to her walking speed like some of you do.
Well, technically, she would have had a 25. I didn't move last round. Never mind. He moved away. Yep. Okay. And that is what I've got. Okay.
Brunk. I think Jesus has the same problem, no? How are you getting your swimming speed, Jesus, or are you just... you kicking it with Rosalia in the back?
I learned how to swim when we were in the Oasis a while back, so I only have 20 feet.
Yeah.
Acquired.
Brunk, what are you doing? Oh, moonlight.
Moonlight breath. I'm gonna open up some wood bath. I want him distracted, looking at me.
Oh, it should be getting advantage on these. Sorry, let me give you one more.
Perfect.
Yeah, still fails. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Would my... Is this considered an attack?
No, it's an ability.
It's just an effect. Yeah. I only asked because of the +4 from the Celestial Radiance, the Celestial Revelation thing.
Yeah.
It applies to an attack or a spell. It's neither. It's cool.
You still, what does it look like as you, like, are you actually breathing this out, or?
Oh yeah, it's a rate. I mean, this is the effect that I get from the it's the Grand Charm of the Worm Knight. So it's kind of a draconic style beam of radiance that emanates from my mouths. I can use it once a long rest. We decided it was the Moonlight Breath based on, I can't remember which dragon, but we were aiming for one that was kind of Fey oriented.
Yeah.
I want to say it was with the Gem Dragons. We were aiming for something that was slightly Fey oriented because I also have like I said, the Fey touched feat that I took because I was kind of leaning into that a little bit. That's why I've got the rainbow wings. Just for effect and stuff. So yeah, he kind of just, it's not, I don't know if I would call it a roar or whatever, just kind of yells as he unleashes it. And, 60-foot beam blast at the Fin Warden.
Yeah, and that rips through the water. For a moment, it even displaces the water, where like all you can see is like neutral space between Brunk and this thing as the beam fires through and blasts through its body, doing a large, substantial amount of damage. You see that it has like a smoking hole in it.
I didn't realize. I hadn't even looked at how much damage I'd done. I just rolled it and it was like on to the next thing. Okay. I don't think I have anything else I want to use right now, so I will pass the turn.
Jesus.
I will say to my companions there, I'll probably just pissed it off.
Understatement.
I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try to turn him into a cow and try to use Jesus' transmutation on him. Most of my spells are fire or lightning, so I'm kind of limited on what I can do.
Yeah. So you're gonna try and turn it into a cow.
Yep.
Ooh, so I was just thinking, because it didn't work, like my emissaries of the sea didn't work, that means it's not technically a creature, right?
It's not any of the type of creatures that emissary works with. It's not like a monstrosity or a beast or an elemental.
Oh, okay.
It is something other than those types.
I was thinking it must not be a creature then, and then I was like, oh no, my new Grand Charm wouldn't work on it because it has to be on creatures. But if it's a cow, it would be a creature.
It's true. Very true. Yeah, it rolled a 19 and a 20.
Ooh.
Well, Jesus is thinking about the dream he had last night. He really wants to touch the eye. He's not going to just yet. I'm gonna.
Fin Warden. So every now and then I'm glancing at the fish tank recap, and JD is pooping in the corner of the jungle room right now.
The show is terrible.
The Finn Warden definitely notices that moonlight beam and is now no longer focused on Nerissa. It's coming for you, Brunk. It pivots and starts moving right, like it's not slow at all. This thing is torpedoing towards you. Hold on, let me roll. Doesn't recharge that. So it is going to... It gets one of these on Brunk. Let's see if it hits. That is a miss. Oops. That is also a miss. Charges at you and tries to bite you, and you're able to kind of like catch the mouth and the shield, and then does like this kind of like spin where it slashes you with its dorsal fin, trying to like slash through your armor, and that also you're able to deflect. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That is its whole turn. Nerissa.
Okay. I am going to... If something does damage to a 15-foot cube originating from me, that means it has to be within 15 feet of me, right?
Right.
Okay. I am going to... Yeah, it is. Okay. It might be... I hope I'm doing math okay on this. So I'm going to move that... Oh my goodness, why won't it tell me how far I'm moving? Okay. I'm going to move there, my full movement speed, and then I believe that is within 15 feet. I'm going to cast Thunder Wave, and it should just hit the guy.
Hell yeah.
Because it has to be like from me, right? And then it would just hit him. So like that. Does that work?
Yeah. Fails the save as well. Go ahead and roll some damage for me.
Beautiful. For an extra 10 damage.
You speed in, grabbing just like this force of water that you like clap together in just sonic boom, Hulk fucking clap style, that waves out and smashes into this thing, pushing it, what is it, 15 feet, 10 feet, pushing it 10 feet away?
Yeah.
Dealing 10 damage to it.
I have a question. It says at higher levels when you cast this spell using a spell slot of second level or higher. What higher levels is that? It doesn't specify.
So you can upcast spells.
Oh.
Like, so instead of spending a first level spell slot, you could spend a second level spell slot and increase the damage by 1d8.
Would I have had to do that before casting the spell?
Normally I'd say yes, but with you not realizing that you could even do that, I would let you give the like put your first level spell slot back and then choose a higher level spell slot. Like if you want to spend a second level spell slot to add a d8, and we'll just get you to roll another d8 for damage.
Hell yeah. For an extra 5.
Yeah. Yeah, if you look at the spell, some will tell you when they can be upcast, and they'll tell you what the damage increases by.
Okay, this one it just says at higher levels, but it doesn't specify what higher level.
When you cast the spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, the damage increases by 1d8 for each slot level above the first.
So I just would have needed more like higher level spell slots. Is the
Yeah,
only
yeah,
requirement.
that's what it means.
Okay.
At higher levels, because at higher levels you have higher level spell slots. Exactly.
I understand now. Excellent.
Yeah.
Cool. I like learning.
Yeah. Doing anything else, Nerissa?
All I'm gonna do now is end my turn.
Okay, Ocean Displacer's not as fast as you are. It is going to move. Oh, you only moved up 60 feet. Beautiful. Yeah, it's gonna move up beside you. Let's see if it recharges its healing lick. It does. It is going to like lick its wounds now. Like look at itself where it looks like it hurt itself. Do the same
good
thing.
kitty.
Plus 19. That's a good roll.
I'm excited to see how this cat interacts with Pest.
Pest does kind of look over and like growl a little bit. Rosalia.
All right. Brunk, are you ready?
What?
Charge.
Sure.
Okay. You're gonna
Confused.
You're gonna fucking hate me for this, but just go with it. My literal words. Go with it.
Okay. It's Rosalia. So Brunk actually trusts her. He's not sure what she's got in mind, but he does trust Rosalia. So
why is this coming off as a weird angle? Okay, well, so the intent is it comes from me through Brunk, through the beast. Basically, I am pushing Brunk with the speed of this spell into him as a faux charge at the beginning. But like, I'm holding my turn long enough that it's the thing I do to push him, like a fucking Kamehameha to, shove him forward into this thing for a little bit more.
So you can like come in with a crazy attack.
Yeah. He's basically like you're basically trying to give me the boost. Like you're like attack him. I'm supposed to boost attack him. And yeah. Or I'm supposed to like be stabbing him with a spear.
I like it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's why I said go with it. So you willingly fail the save to get pushed.
Oh, gotcha. Ride the wave.
I like it.
Ride the wave.
If Brunk is attacking, if Brunk attacks, then he will get advantage on the attack. As you boost shoot him into this dude.
Yeah, that is the intent of the move, and that is the only thing I'm doing this turn is to. That's why I held it to as long as I could, and then I'm gonna shove him forward with the intent that he gets a little more with it.
Okay, I get you. I get what you're doing.
So it was intended to go off of me. I don't know why it was all kinds of weird and shit. So
that's okay. I know what you're doing. Yeah, I'm gonna roll this thing's strength save now. Cool. Okay.
Good lord. Hey, good. It stayed in one place.
Yeah.
That makes it a little easier.
Yeah. So Brunk, on your turn, Rosalia looks like she's got this like spell that's like swirling and like getting ready to go, and it looks like she's ready to like blast you at this thing. Like I said, you'll get advantage on the attack roll when you are pushed forward.
Okay.
No pressure, but make it epic.
Oh, I wish it would have. Is it 22 hit him?
22 definitely hits.
Well, then I will certainly load up with the extras.
We're going to call this move the Brunk Cannon.
Usable only in the water? Okay.
Yeah, good enough.
Oh, dear Lord. What are we doing here? Where is it? Oh, my God. Finding these things sometimes is a pain. Okay. I will add my extra... I should have my glasses on. I do not.
Yeah, old man. God.
Yeah, I know. Went in the computer screen. What the...
What?
I've got an extra D12 in
Oh,
there
good
somewhere.
Lord.
There's an extra D12 in there that I'm not sure where
Echo
it
Strike?
came from. One of them's the Echo Strikes. I mean, the two... Okay, so I added... When I did the math, I added a D12 and a 2D12. The 2D12 is the Echo Strike. The 1D12 is the force damage from the Grand Charm of Crushing Weight. So, oh, that's probably what it is. That
system
one is
added it.
probably system added on all attacks because it's all melee attacks. So, let me... Does it math them out? I just dropped one of the
D12.
one of the D12s off the radiant damage.
Yeah, so what the last one was a 7, so subtract 7 from this total.
Okay.
So
Right,
48.
So 48.
Very palpable hit.
Yeah.
And I still have a second one.
Give me
Now I'm really in his cheese. Like really in his face. And I'm like, I'm gonna poke you again. I'm gonna try. Does the 21 hit him?
21 hits.
Oh, he's a beefy boy. Okay, yeah. The D12 force is already added. Yep, okay. Poke it with a stick.
You guys might drop this thing before it gets to another turn.
I feel like I wasted my reflection charm, but it's okay. I did hear somewhere that you allow us to spend 50 to buy one that we've already owned, right? Or something like that?
For a regular charm that you've already owned, it's 25.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That's even better. That's even more affordable.
Jesus.
I pass the turn to Jesus.
All right. I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb. Chromatic Orb, and I'm gonna upcast it. Do it at second level, why not? Does a 19 hit?
19 hits.
Awesome.
That's all you needed. As
Awesome.
Brunk gets 2 solid hits on this thing. It's already got this big like burnt hole in it, and you follow up with this acid that just starts kind of melting away its bones. As it does, you see that the core inside of it, this strange pressure that looks like a solid like solid matter that's just like compressed air or compressed water, explode. It looks like it cracks and sucks in and then explodes outwards with like bone shards. Boop, 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 boop. I need everyone within 30 feet to make a Constitution saving throw.
If you are within X number of feet of me, how many feet is that? Scroll down to it. Protection. If you're within 15 feet, you add +5.
It is Pest, Rosalia, Brunk, and Jesus that need to make the roll.
Oh, I didn't need to make it?
No, you're
I
just
thought I was
you're just outside of it
Okay, perfect.
because you're also like 10 feet up from everybody else.
I forgot I was higher. That makes sense. Okay. That's good, because I definitely would have failed that with a 6.
Your teammate playing Rosalia is not here, so if somebody wants to take that.
Oh, yeah, I can do that real quick. You said it's Constitution, right?
Yep.
Is this the first saving throw that she had? For this is the first saving throw that Rosalia has had to make this round, or not?
Yeah.
I asked because I'm pretty sure I rang the bell of Bell Shard of Brahm before we jumped in the water.
Yeah.
At the end of the last session.
That's correct.
You did.
Does a 13 fail it? Because if it does, I'll re-roll it.
A 13 does fail. The
fail.
DC is a 16.
I'll try it again and see if it gets any better.
That's better.
That should be better. That should be better.
Okay, and you just need to roll for Pest.
Oh yeah, where's Pesty at? There you go. Good boy.
My apologies.
That's okay.
Uh-oh, Pest might be in trouble.
Pest is currently failing the roll.
Does Pest also get the use of the Bell Shard of Brahm thing?
I don't know if... I don't know. I mean, I can do it... I can apply it to each ally within range. So there's not a limitation to it. So he would have been in range when I did it, so...
Yeah, you can do it for Pest too.
You give him another shot at it. Come on, Pest. Come on, Pest.
That's better.
Come on, Pest. There you go, buddy. Good boy. Good boy.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Good boy, Pest.
All right. I apologize. Let me. Oh my god! Look. Wow.
And I made it. I didn't roll advantage, but I made it, so I'm good, right? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So that would have been 28 damage, but anybody who made the save, it's only 14 damage as this thing kind of like implodes on itself. As it does, these kind of like what appeared to be lights, but now you can see were kind of light fibers that were wrapped around the bottom of the orb, kind of like become brittle and shatter and sprinkle to the bottom, and there's like kind of less light in that area, and the orb where it floated but seemed kind of stationary starts to kind of like move around a little bit.
Ooh.
All right. Who's gonna touch it first?
I'm gonna let the sea creature person touch it.
Nerissa swims up to it and she's like,
The one with the affinity for sea stuff.
Nerissa swims up to it like immediately and she's just like, it's so shiny. And I'm gonna just like reach forward and like, wait, can I do like an investigation to see if it's gonna like harm me before I grab it?
Go ahead, roll an investigation.
No matter what the roll is. Seems safe.
Yeah, seems perfectly safe.
Perfectly safe.
Yeah, good enough.
I still got a 17 with that.
That's a high.
crazy.
You got crazy until an investigation roll. That's hilarious.
It's hard to tell whether it'll harm you or not because you're rolling the dice on it no matter what. It is a very powerful magical artifact. Even if the intention is for it not to kill you or not to harm you, the immense power that appears to be emanating from it may just wipe you from existence. You don't know.
Okay. What did my new sea friend do? Did it follow me over here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look over at it, kind of, and be like, "What do you think?"
it kind of like tilts its head to look at you. It seems to understand you, but like it's kind of like an I don't know, less than like confusion.
I'm gonna be like, that's good enough for me, and I'm just gonna snatch it up with my hand and be like, whoa.
You grab the orb and you are no longer, like, your friends are no longer around you. You look out to see a vast ocean, completely devoid of civilization. There are no sails, no harbors, no fishing lines, no carved hulls cutting through the waves. Only water and silence. Then the sea rises. Not a storm, not a wave, something larger. The surface of the ocean lifts like a mountain breathing. A single enormous shape moves beneath it, slow, effortless, absolute. The thing that appears blinks with one giant eye, looking out at an ocean not yet ready to receive it. It doesn't blink. There is no glow that you can see here, but you can see just a simple existence and an ocean itself that seems smaller because of it. This is a thing that sailors would one day fear, but there are no sailors yet. Only the god. A name appears in your head as you get this visual not from the perspective of somebody looking at the god, but from the perspective of the god itself, staring out with a single eye, watching as evolution takes place, and these smaller things begin to grow and adapt, and some things move onto the land and some things don't. They just get bigger and crazier and scarier. And in the perspective of this creature, of this god, you are looking down on the world as it forms. You are not maybe physically as tall to be able to view everything, but there is an sight beyond sight, that you are seeing the world forming, and it's almost like a fast forward. Like, you're watching everything evolve very quickly, and you're watching communities being built, and you're watching these beings getting smarter, and as they get smarter, they begin to fear more. It starts with worship and turns into fear. It gets to a point of there is no longer... Actually, you know what? I'm going to say that's where you kind of shoot back to reality. I'm not going to give you more than that. You're going to see just the start of the formations of civilization, and them starting as worshiping you and bringing you offerings and sacrificing people to you. But there is a turning point where they begin to fear you, and there are less monuments and less sacrifices and less offerings, and not a shift in power, but like as their shift in beliefs change, there is a feeling similar to fear, but not quite fear in you. And that's a feeling that you will hold on to with this memory. And you also feel and visualize and form your name as this god, which is I think it's Thal'Koryth. Thal'Koryth.
Thal'Koryth. Okay.
The name that's on the bar.
Yeah, the Fin Warden of Thal'Koryth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna put, so here's a couple things we're gonna do here. Nerissa, you're grabbing the orb, though I'm sure you won't end up holding on to it. You kind of form this initial link with it, so I'm going to put that on your character sheet for now.
Okay.
Can we merge it with the ship?
So after this vision, am I like back with my friends again? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it becomes the new power source for the ship.
Or it's an additional power source for the ship.
Additionally, I'm not sure who grabs it, but you're right in front of it, Brunk. Or like Nerissa is, but like all of you see that what is left behind from the big creature appears to be like a shard of something, like a shard of its body that appears to remain.
I suppose while she's, I'm guessing, engrossed in that, I would probably grasp the shard.
Yeah, she touches the orb and like her back arches like unnaturally, but like with her hands staying on the orb, her eyes like just like kind of like it's not that they fade out, but they are like dimmed, and there is something like it's like looking into space in her eyeballs right now as like something is happening to her.
That's creepy. What's my new cat friend doing? Is it worried about me?
It does look pretty worried about you.
Oh.
It's a cat. It'll get over it quickly.
Yeah.
Brunk, I have added the fragment of the Fin Warden to your character sheet.
Does he get any cool visions?
No. And just as you're grabbing that, Nerissa comes too. It's not a very quick vision. But for you, Nerissa, when you wake up, you feel almost like this longing or like emptiness. Like you, for a moment, you were omnipotent, and then you find yourself back in your body, and you're just like a mortal being again. And it takes a moment to shake off that feeling of being a god.
Oh, whoa.
Character goals.
Thal'Koryth. I think that's the name of the god that this used to belong to.
Wow. Okay. That could be fun.
I saw like time evolving, and that was, oh my gosh, that was crazy. Be careful with this eyeball, guys.
Trippy?
As she describes it, I'm going to assume that Brunk probably recognizes a divine vision for what it is. It just kind of nods.
Give me a give me a religion check.
Okay. I am not an intelligent man. 11.
A 10 was what I would give you. It's not so much a religious experience. Like, she wasn't connecting with this god, but there's something about this artifact that may contain some of its memories, or maybe the energy, the magic, like the arcane portion of it also houses memories in it. Because you felt like Nerissa, I also need you on that initial touch, I need you to restore all of your spell slots.
Oh, sick.
That's a nice secondary benefit.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I will say it's not going to happen all the time for this thing. It's just that initial connection. You feel as some of that energy almost like transfers into you as you're touching it, and you get that vision. And even after like getting some of that energy, this thing still is emanating like this powerful magical energy.
I'm still holding it though, right? Like
yeah, like two hands. Like it's an orb.
Yeah. We should put this somewhere safe.
Into my bag of holding.
On the ship? Or in his bag thing? Like, what are
Yeah,
you thinking?
we can put it. I think maybe on the ship might be a good idea, but we can use the bag of holding to get it up there.
Yeah, I was just thinking to transport it.
Yeah.
Are you allowing anyone else to touch it, or are you putting it in the bag? If he just holds it open, you're sticking it in the bag yourself?
I'm gonna just put it in the bag. Like I said, I think everyone should be careful with this thing because I don't know what just came over me. Like, Nerissa's never experienced, like, she's not a religious person at all. She's never experienced, like, a divine vision. She's questioning a lot of things right now.
I'm gonna put it on the on the sea serpent for you then, like in the sea serpent's inventory.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
Eye of Thal'Koryth.
And like as we're swimming, like I are we gonna like stick around here and investigate a bit more? Like, do we
Is
want
there
to?
anything else to investigate at this point?
Yeah, I mean, there's no, the light is gone as soon as you put it in the bag. Like the
So it's
only
like dark.
Yeah, so it's much darker in here, but with dark vision you could see, like, it was even when you saw before, there was, aside from these kind of like divots that like were almost like little cliffs, it was otherwise like smooth. It's like smooth bone.
I'm probably still lit up and glowing from my celestial revelation, so I might be the sole source of light that we have right now.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know how far down we are, but
The only things that were there were the orb, and then like that let the fragment that was left behind by that creature.
probably gonna look at everybody and be like, we probably should return to the surface.
Yeah. And like as we're swimming back, Nerissa's not gonna like swim ahead like she would be able to, but she's just kind of gonna be like in a daze and like muttering about like seeing life form and how like Thal'Koryth was worshipped and then feared, and like just like muttering like small like half sentences, just like kind of going over the vision, not to anyone in particular, but if anyone's listening, then they're probably a little concerned for her.
Yeah, you begin to travel. The ocean displacer follows you and it kind of like sticks with you, accepting pets when they are given.
Keep getting them.
Yeah.
Looking at the cat as we're swimming along back up to the surface, like side-eyeing it. Nerissa?
Yeah.
I'm not changing the kitty litter.
Where did the kitty come from?
I think it's been following me since I got tossed in the ocean by that spell guy. Forget his name. The guy that attacked us on the ship when I was unconscious and threw me overboard. I had a vision that was really similar to this kitty, and well,
You had a vision about the kitty and it appeared?
it appeared when we were down here. I noticed it behind me when the Fin Warden was attacking.
Oh. Was it
It
helpful?
seems friendly. Yeah. It does this cool thing where it like licks your wounds and heals you.
Oh.
Good kitty. And then it gives little scratches.
Licks your hand and heals you for another 3d8 plus 2.
And
3d8 plus 2? Jeez.
Brunk's gonna have this slight twinge of like feelings about that. Like he's been the guy who's tried to keep everybody healed and keep everybody alive. And so for a minute there, for just a slight moment, there's a little jealousy.
Aw, Brunk.
Just for just a moment.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel better, he only heals Nerissa.
And that's fine, because I mean, at some point, I think the acceptance will be he's keeping Nerissa safe, and that's a good thing. So that's why I say, for a brief moment, there's a little twinge.
Before we...
Now,
oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm assuming Kitty can't come on the ship.
Not unless you can keep it in the water. somehow.
I would need to make it its own tank.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
But just because it's not able to be up in the ship right now doesn't mean it won't stay close.
Okay.
And it's not like you can't just jump in the water in your normal
Yeah, and go
form
for
without
some
the tank.
swims. Yeah, I can just go for swims with it. I'm gonna start going for daily swims with my cat while we're in the boat.
Before we get back to the ship, Valerith, there is like a brief 20 minutes to half an hour where your team has gone spelunking. You are currently like aboard the ship. What's Valerith doing while his teammates are gone?
Well, the first thing I've been working on, and we're gonna give it a shot again, is the health potion concentration.
Okay.
To try and get it down to a size what I think is manageable for like the tip of a hand crossbow bolt to still give the same functions of a normal healing potion.
Okay.
So that's the first thing I'm gonna do while I've got a few minutes.
Do you
Try and
remember what
boil
I
down
made
some
you
potion.
roll last time? Was it an alchemist tools? Alchemist supplies?
I probably, because I gotta expand this out, try and see this thing. Okay, where do I have it? I have it there. Yep. All right. Intelligence plus any situational bonus.
No.
Okay.
Give it to me with advantage.
Okay.
You have
Not bad rolls.
you've been spending a lot of time on this, and I think like now with a little bit of quiet and just like being able to sit down at the table and really take a good look at it, you figure out what your issue was with refining, and you are able to fix it by including a new filter, almost like a sponge. Some of the coral that you have found around works really well as like a filtration system, and so you were able to kind of shave it down and include it in to be able to filter it out properly. And in doing so, you are able to refine the potion down to a shootable size while still maintaining a healing potion's quality.
Fantastic, because I'm making a still now.
Nice. Yep. That's a good downtime activity to work on.
Yeah.
Making a proper like fucking healing potion distillery.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm tacking that in there, but go ahead.
I would say that would take up most of the time that they're gone. Is there anything small that he would do with like something that would take a couple minutes on top of that, or is he's refining?
I mean, the only thing I can think of while waiting for the potion to boil down and do its thing would be toss some stuff together for fear powder, trying to find something along those lines. That's the only other real thing I have besides the growth potion.
Well, I'd say
the growth potion will probably take a little longer.
Yeah, I'd say you probably don't want to work on any other alchemical stuff while you're refining the potion, because if you're not paying attention and you let it go for too long, you'll fuck it up.
And besides that, it's all learning skills or asking Nerissa to assist me with something.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much what it is practice. Is working my ass off to develop a distillery to make this process a little bit smoother.
By the time you succeed around the time your crew gets back, like you are able to get it down, and instead of like shooting it, you probably like just take it like you would a potion just to see if it has the same effect on you.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like cut your hand and then like and then drink the potion and watch as your hand starts to kind of like seal shut. Of course, not a pleasant process. It's almost like watching your skin kind of knit itself back together, and is sometimes painful, especially if the healing potion is like is healing bone fractures and things like that. But knowing potions and knowing their effects and potencies, you find that you succeed by taking that and watching how quickly it heals. It's like this is a fully potent potion.
Finally,
you've got the Krabby Patty formula.
Eureka!
Huzzah!
Everybody else gets back to the ship. And of course, Nerissa, there is that sad moment where the Panther, like, you go to, like, get, like, hoisted up, or you get to your tank and are ready to get hoisted up back on the ship. And it looks at you kind of sadly, like it knows that it can't stay with you.
Kitty, I'll be back. I'll come swim with you every day.
It just kind of, like, nuzzles you and kind of, like, almost, like, hugs you with one of its tentacles before, like, kind of, like, swimming off.
Aw. I made a new friend.
Oyster Beast in D&D.
I made a new friend.
See, well, that's the ocean displacer hasn't had to deal with the hardships that a regular displacer beast would, and this one may have come across friendly Aquans before. Who knows?
Fantastic.
Nat 20s, baby. You never know what'll be born from a nat 20.
Is that where that came from?
Maybe. But you arrive back on the ship. You all get back aboard. Lazarus and Tommy are in the, like, crew quarters just hanging out. Jenny is still not there. Jenny's shop is still not open. Valerith is doing research probably in the bilge area where, like, all the like the crafting shit is. Your slimes are probably hanging out on the sail up on the top level. With Q manning things. There's 2 Qs on this page. With Q manning things and making sure that the ship is good. Scam is at the table in the bilge at the, like, the crew dining table, eating bread. As that keeps making different kinds of bread or experimenting with bread, and is basically using Scam as a test dummy.
I feel like Scam is flirting at this point.
Yeah, every now and then he's like, oh my goodness, this bread is fabulous. Best bread I've ever had in 1,000 lands. You really must tell me the recipe one of these days, that. Trying to act all suave.
I just whispered a Scam. Have you popped the question yet?
Oh, you don't want to rush into things.
Nerissa leans over to that and is like, careful, he pooped his pants.
You're back aboard the ship. You have this powerful artifact in hand. Your ship is still, like, tied down or, like, anchored so that you're not being pulled towards the vortex, which still is there even after you've grabbed the eye. So it's not connected to the eye. It is in itself its own mystery. And
could always go back south.
Yeah, what is the crew doing now that they're aboard the ship again? You have your options. Like, you can go to Rovain and see what's going on there, knowing that there may be more trouble waiting for you. You could take downtime. You guys, it sounds like you all have downtime goals for things that you may want to try and get done before going into a hairier situation. So you do have that option. And realistically, while this quest is urgent, now having Lazarus and knowing that he is the key to whatever happens next, having him in tow, you can really do whatever you want. It's not like he can get there on his own.
He's a prisoner. Wait. I mean, I'm good with knocking out some downtime because My list keeps growing every time we have a session.
Yeah, I was gonna say we never finished our last downtime, so I'd be down for getting back to that.
What?
Last time we did downtime, we only did about 3 or 4 of the 6 rolls. We were in downtime a while back while we were heading to Rovane, and then we got sidetracked by the vault, and then we got
Oh my
sidetracked
god,
by
you are right. You still have 3 downtime rolls each.
Yep. Yep.
That's hilarious.
Even I forgot. Well, shit. The man is right.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. I get so like, you're on the ship. Do you sail the ship anywhere else, or do you feel that you have the resources you need already? Like, you guys could just, like, you're already parked. You could just take a couple days to do some things.
I can do everything on the ship except for 2 of mine, of the 10 that I have.
We aren't far from Rudalius, but like the port we left, I don't know if that would be the right port to return to, given that
There's nobody there,
Everybody's
really.
stone.
nobody there, and the fact that
Well, the cleaning crew was supposed to, like people from our guild were supposed to be going over there, weren't they?
right. But if you're talking about, he's talking about supplies. Supplies.
Yeah,
may
we
not
already
be-
raided the supplies from there.
Right.
We borrowed.
Borrowed. Yeah.
Borrowed. Oh, good grief.
Oh, you would have got a message for that, because Pocket had sent like a group to see what was going on. Any IOUs that would have been left behind would have been paid, and you now owe the guild that money.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
Okay.
How much money do we owe the guild?
I'm gonna have to calculate that. I have to go through each of those characters and count up the IOUs. But the guild would have paid it. The guild would have paid it out to make sure that there was no debt for a guild member, and would just be taken on the debt and become your new
We could go see the goose.
What?
You're looking at you're looking like you're trying to question what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. We could go see the goose.
That is not a downtime activity.
That's true. But to settle the IOU,
That's true. Yeah.
we could go see the goose. Eventually.
No.
Do you remember Puss in Boots, the movie? Did you ever see that?
Oh, yes.
There's a giant ass goose on an island.
Floating in the sky, yes.
No. Off the eastern shore of Rudalius.
Oh, I'm a baby
I'm
goose.
saying Puss in Boots.
Hilarious if we tried that again. Somebody dressing up as a goose again.
So it says, yeah, somebody with a fucking goose onesie. Oh, I'm a baby goose. Quack, quack.
Get
I was
the
gonna
growth
suggest-
potion to work for Brunk, and then put him in the giant onesie.
Let me get my wings out first. And I'm gonna do a performance check to make it sound like a goose. And I'll probably fail it. So it'll be more like honk honk. Anyway,
Ooga. Ooga.
do we want to sail back into Rudalius somewhere around Rudalius to find your supplies, potentially find supplies that you're looking for, or do you want to just work with what you have?
I mean, if I work with what we have, then I'm doing mostly physical training. which I'm fine with either way.
Well,
because I've got athletics, I've got strength and constitution, I've got learn intimidation, learn investigation, acrobatics, etc. So I have physical options if we want to just stay on the water. We have enough
anybody
resources.
else have a reason to return to shore in Redelius? This is your captain speaking. This is
Not
your captain
that I
speaking.
can think of.
No,
Jesus?
I don't have any. I don't have any reason to head back to Regalia.
All right. Sounds like back into the downtime tracker we go.
Okay.
Yay! Downtime tracker!
Hold on, I'm calculating what you owe. Give me a second here.
Oh, crap.
People had like separate IOUs out. Are you taking them on as a group, or are you throwing them under the bus?
I'll pay what I
I only brought that up as a potential, side quest action onto the Goose Island, which we may or may not be planning on doing anytime soon.
If you're taking on it as a crew, then you owe 5,125 gold pieces. Nerissa was 3,000, and Jesus, it says Jesus / cleaning crew, so I'm assuming it was the stuff for everybody. It was 2,125 gold pieces.
Brunk
We
looks at
could
the
split the
ledger that
bill.
we get from the cleaning crew and just kind of side eyes the both of them, like, really?
You told us to get supplies. We didn't have to leave IOUs. We
He's
did
not
that
even going
for
to ask.
you.
He's not even going to ask. He's just going to look at the two of you.
Yeah, but Nerissa knows what the look means.
It's total dad energy. It's total group dad energy. And he's going to just look at the both of you and just shake his head.
We didn't have to leave IOUs, We did that for you. Right,
He'll
Jesus?
hear you say. He'll hear you say that. He'll nod. He'll be like, "Okay." He'll kind of shrug and nod at you and be like, "All right."
Come on! I did pay for the bagpipes myself.
Proud of you.
Bunch of
Good
degenerates.
job, buddy. Pats you on the shoulder.
Bunch of degenerates.
I mean,
Each and
I'll
every
throw
one of you.
fucking, if it needs be, I'll throw 2,000 gold into it. It's fine.
We can settle up when you guys get back to the guild hall. No worries.
In that case, I'm not going to have any cash by that point.
Downtime. We'll start with Brunk. What do you've got a 5, a 20, and a 30. What are you doing?
Okay, so I had two ideas for the 5 roll. Tell me which one you think is more appropriate.
Okay.
First option was, I have heard Nerissa say the name affiliated with the orb, with the eye.
Yes.
I had thought about using... My first instinct was to use my commune ability on the next day for the questing blade to ask a few questions, but then I don't know what I would be going for that. Then I can just do that regularly. So I'll table that for right now. Never mind. Okay. So my other option was putting together a introductory training regimen for using a two-handed weapon, with the idea that Valerith could start practicing and could use this as a bonus towards whatever roll he makes towards whatever his goal is in getting better at learning how to use the weapon.
Ooh, I like that. That would be a relationships roll, and that's a perfect 5 roll.
Okay.
Because it can literally only go up from where you start there.
Right.
Let's see, relationships.
Since he's also since one of his things is, he's obviously the paladin of the god of physical activity.
What do you think?
Kind of makes sense.
What do you think this roll would be?
I would say either a wisdom roll or an intelligence roll. I don't know.
You are imparting wisdom.
More of an intelligence. I mean, he's understanding the mechanics of swinging a sword.
Right.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to be smart to describe that. He doesn't have to be smart to write that down. I mean, he could make it a picture book and fucking be able to explain his thought process to you.
That's it. I want to see a picture book of this shit now.
I think it is a wisdom roll.
Actually, not a bad idea, because you could he could literally be just drawing out, trying to sketch forms, like he's drawing stick figures or whatever, to showing
and
how.
And then we can sell it, and you can make some cash off of it too, teaching other people how to use a two-handed sword or weapon.
Go ahead and give me. I like the idea of a wisdom check. You're going to give me a wisdom check. And you're going to add +5 for your strength modifier.
So. Ah! It's a good thing I did. Holy crap. That's funny. Well, I made it.
I don't think you've rolled your inspiration yet, have you? Everybody should have had it at the start, but I don't think anybody's used theirs yet.
No, I haven't rolled an inspiration today, so we can do that now.
Come on, nat 20.
Oh God.
It's not a nat 20, but it is a 13.
Yeah, I've exceeded by 5.
It is exceeding by 5. I'm going to say that on your roll, which is probably going to be a 25 or 30, on your roll, you are going to get a +1.
Okay. On his roll.
On his roll, yeah.
Okay.
As Brunk is like writing out like a training manual for you, basically.
Adding that to my tally. Okay.
This is hard. This is hard. You understand? Right? Creating this manual is hard.
Jesus.
Gotcha.
All right. I think I'm gonna do my 25. I'm gonna use the 3 music books that I know that we have from Tommen's Lighthouse, and what I know from Moonsong and my knowledge of instruments. I'm just gonna play and sing to Lyric's Egg to see if I can open it.
Oh.
Would I be allowed to pop 2 charms for this?
Sure.
Awesome. So if I pop the personality charm, I think it is, it bumps my charisma to 24.
Okay.
And then I also have the charm of charisma, which boosts it by another 6. So that would boost my charisma to 30 for this roll.
Holy shit, yeah.
Awesome. So that would be performance.
Yeah, give me a performance roll. Your DC is, you're setting it at your 25, you said?
Yeah.
And we're going to call this, for what you're doing, we're going to call this research.
Research, okay. I'll use my inspiration to reroll that. Is there,
given what he's trying to do, I'm assuming I would be involved in some way, or at least
yeah, I don't see you not being involved.
Sure. I mean, I could at the very least help action it. I don't know if I've got anything that would.
I would allow that. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
advantage? Okay.
Yeah. Before you use your inspiration.
Oof.
And
Yeah,
then,
gonna use.
yeah,
What's he trying to do?
use your inspiration and roll with advantage. He's basically trying to use everything he knows about music to code break the egg.
What's his check?
25.
Oh. I could cast Enhance Ability on him. Gives him an advantage on all charisma checks.
He's already getting advantage, though.
Okay. That's fine. That's like the only other thing I could potentially offer up, but
yeah. I mean, he's getting a +10 to the roll. He's just getting real shitty. Yeah, he just rolled a nat
20. Oh. Hey, 39.
That's a 39. That... Okay. I think I prepared for this. You start playing and singing to the egg, and just like one after the other, like it is insane how quickly Jesus, having some time to sit down to do this, solves this. This isn't like before where it had to be a bond. Like now it's kind of a puzzle that you are all solving together, and in the way that, like, it's clearly important not just to Brunk but to everyone that Lyric is safe, that Lyric is okay. She left an impression on all of you. And Jesus, I would say Jesus was probably the least bonded to Lyric, but you still like it's still that's still family. That's still part of the crew. Jesus Christ.
Part of the crew, part of the ship, part of the crew, part of the ship. Sorry.
You guys had it written down, I think, what you had already solved.
Yeah, we had
somewhere. Oh crap!
You only had certain letters. Nerissa's got it on her character sheet. In the journal tab there. You only had like certain letters and stuff like that. You solve all of the words.
Some.
The first word is lament. The second word is recall. The third word is healer. The fourth word is realms. The fifth word is relate. And the last word is Alleria. Aleria. Alleria. When you pull those like kind of like little like buttons into place and lock those words in, the buttons sink back into the egg. The words, the line, like the whole egg was like kind of humming, and it stops humming. Those words start to shift and form into what appears to be a single sustained note. And that's it. The egg doesn't hatch.
Okay. We're just humming along now.
Again, the words were lament, recall, healer, realms, relate, and Alleria.
Can I ask the crew if that means anything to them?
Sure.
Like, Brunk, Nerissa, do you have any idea about these words?
I don't know what they mean, but I am curious about Illyria. Is that a name? A place?
I would assume it's a name. But I was trying to remember because I apparently should have.
Is that Lyric's name?
I'm not sure. That's what I was just thinking. Was like, I'm not.
Her name was Zalia. But is Illyria maybe like another name for her, or
Was it Zalia? Was that what it was?
yeah? Zalia the Star Elf.
I mean, a lament would be is usually like kind of like funerals, like a funereal song, kind of a mourning type of thing, sort of, if I'm not mistaken. Um, yeah, a passionate expression of grief or sorrow, mourning. Like, I don't. I'm looking at these as. I'm looking at them as like potential instructions or
Like first we must lament, and then
like a series of actions in order to be done in order or to be undertaken in order or until I don't know.
is that the right order? Maybe they're in a mixed up order. No, I can't. I'm trying to look at different ways to arrange these. It doesn't make any more sense.
I don't know. The note that played before it ended, what would happen if we played that note again? Or we could try and play that note again.
If you do, like, playing the note again causes the note is still on the egg. Playing the note on the egg causes it to glow, and it kind of splits into those 6 words, or those 6 like musical lines that would translate into those words.
Is there any kind of impression that those words could be rearranged on the egg?
No, they are now in place.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't see anything that jumps out at me as a like maybe a different like words, like a word search type of thing where you'd find a word vertically or diagonally through those words. Since it would be a 6x6 grid, if you will. And I don't see anything that jumps out at me like that, like something hidden within the message. All right. Well, I hate to hold up downtime while we're thinking about this. So
Yeah, if you want to give it some thought and keep going with downtime, you now have just additional clues.
Yeah, I'm down with just moving on because I'm kind of at a loss for things right now.
I want to
Like a lot.
research Illyria, but if we're just on the ship, I'm not really able to go to a library and look stuff up.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Nerissa?
Yeah, Nerissa, it's your turn for downtime.
Yeah. Okay. So I have my highest rolls left. If I'm being honest, I don't even remember what I did with my previous ones. It looks like 2 self-cares, probably to get rid of stress tokens, and a personal goals. I don't know what that was.
Whatever it was, you nailed it.
Was the personal goals me giving my fish tank the crawly legs?
It might have been, yeah, to give it the tentacles.
Yeah, I think it was. I know both Jesus and Valerith wanted my help with stuff. Valerith, you wanted me to help work on the mechanical portion of the arrows? Did I already do that?
Portion of the bolts.
Yeah, did I already? I feel like I already worked on that, but I don't remember if I failed or not, like on a previous downtime. Is that something I've done?
This is the only downtime we've done.
This is the only downtime we've done since you've joined?
He's talking about a previous role, perhaps?
Okay.
There is a previous role when he was researching it that I think didn't go well. You're trying to figure out if the injector part would cause pain or something.
Oh, maybe. Okay. And then, Jesus, what was it you wanted me to work on again?
I was gonna give you the component to make my staff that I want to enchant for the mushroom spell.
Would either of those be something I could do for my 20 or 25? They would both be like intelligence-based roles, right?
I
don't want to mess up though.
For helping Jesus?
Yeah. Or helping work on the... I only have my highest roll, like, downtime rolls left, and I'm worried that I'm gonna mess up on you guys, so I...
And you know what? It's fine if you do.
Okay. Hearing that helps, honestly. I'm anxious all the time. Would either of those be an investigation roll?
What was Jesus's?
Making making the staff.
The mushroom staff.
Yeah.
That's creating a magical item. For trying to do it, like first of all, it would take time. Like it's not just roll and it's done. It takes a proper amount of time to craft magical items. I'd say if you were trying to speed do it, it'd probably be a 30 roll.
Is she trying to create the whole item or just the base staff for the enchantment? For him to enchant?
Just the base staff.
The base staff? That would be... Yeah. That you could place in a 20, 25, or 30.
Okay.
Because that you're just trying to work the material to work with the...
What role would that be?
It's probably going to be an Arcana, because you're trying to make a base for a magical item.
Okay. I don't have nearly as good of a Arcana modifier. So I was asking if anything would be an investigation.
Yeah, not in this case.
No, sadly.
You could do research to make a blueprint for the staff, and that could be an investigation roll. But if you're physically working with the material and trying to make it a enchanted material that will work with like what he wants to do to enchant it and turn it into a mushroom staff, that takes a lot more work. Like magical work.
However, if I have if I make the blueprint first, and then if I have the blueprint, would that make it easier?
That would likely make it easier. Having a blueprint ahead of time would probably give you pluses on the roll if you were making it later.
Okay.
And it may cut down the amount of time it would take to fully get the item created.
Okay. Would I also be able to use that same concept to work on the bolts for Valerith? Like make blueprints for the mechanism?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Um. All right. I'm going to do my Let's do my 20 roll.
The normal time frame that it would take to make a magic item of a rare quality is 8 weeks.
Okay. But just to make the blueprint will be shorter.
Oh yeah, you could bang out a blueprint in half a day. Depends on how much time, just like art, right? The more time you put into it, the more detailed it's going to be, but you have a basic idea of what it is pretty early on.
Okay. Jesus, how close to being ready for your mushroom staff are you? Because Valerith, you basically got the formula for the potion down. Now you just need the.
Yeah, but it's no hurry. I mean, I can still make regular potions. So.
Yeah, but we want you to be able to shoot them. I think that would be really advantageous in battle.
It'd be easier than throwing them.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I was actually planning to do my 30 roll to start enchanting the staff.
Okay. Okay. So in that case, I'm going to use my 20 and 25 rolls to make blueprints for both of those.
Okay.
And then maybe I should use my 20 and 30 because if it's an investigation for the blueprint, I have a plus 12 to that. But for Arcana, for when it's actually making the staff, I only have a plus 3. So maybe I should do the building of the staff. Oh, but the building of the staff would be, you said, had to be a 30, right? Or is that because I'm not enchanting it? I'm just making the staff. And I'll have a blueprint.
Yeah, because the actual forming of the staff is going to be an Arcana roll, to take the wood and to shape it into what it needs to be shaped into, and like have it set in the proper way that it can become a staff. Because right now he's just got enchanted wood that needs to be formed into the staff shape and get it ready.
Okay. Okay, so if I do, like, say, my 30 and 25 rolls as blueprints, which would be investigation rolls, so I would have, like, a good bonus for those, and then used my 20 roll to do the staff with the blueprint, would that be okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to do my 25 roll to make the blueprint for the staff.
Okay.
Is anyone helping me at all or anything like that? Or would I be able to get Q's help
Sure.
with drafting up the blueprint? I feel like he'd be helpful with, like, helping me get angles and stuff lined up properly.
Yeah. Q, what did I say Q gives? +3?
Okay. Oh, fuck.
For a second, I thought it was supposed to be a 20, and I was like, oh, fantastic. And then I realized that was your 25 roll. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Do you have your inspiration?
I do. Do I want to use it on this? Probably, because otherwise it'll fuck up everything else. But then I don't have it for later if I probably need it later.
What are we doing? What is she doing?
I'm making the blueprint for Jesus's mushroom staff. So that I can make it later. Like on
Oh.
my next roll. I got a 20 and I was aiming for a 25.
Jesus, did you hear that? Because this kind of pertains to you.
Oh, sorry. No, I didn't hear.
I failed my roll. I'm debating
Okay.
what if I need to use my inspiration or if there's anything else that can add anything else to the roll. I got a 20 and I was aiming for a 25.
Like if you
This is for
want
the
to use,
blueprint for your staff.
yeah,
But if I use it for that, I won't have it for like my 30 roll or for building the staff itself if I need it.
yeah, I'd say that's okay if you didn't get it. Yeah. I don't think I have anything I
I
could
can give her
boost it.
I can give her enhance ability. So
Yeah.
give her the would allow her to roll advantage on the rolls. Because I don't think I'd be any help in any other way with like doing that, but
let me roll again, might help before I choose whether or not to use my inspiration.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. I will roll again.
What's a second level spell? Ooh.
Oh, fuck. Slightly better.
Slightly better?
It's not a failure by 5 this time. You won't get a stress token.
That's true. And hey, maybe a bad blueprint can be redrafted later.
Yeah.
Give me an Arcana check to see if you recognize that the blueprint is bad. Because no matter what you make the blueprint, you're making a blueprint that you're trying to follow to make this magic item. On a 5, as far as you can tell, based on your drawing, this should work out fine.
I am Leonardo da Vinci.
We're gonna add the blueprint to your character sheet. And it will apply to the next roll that you make for working on this item.
I mean, you don't know that you failed, so
That's
score.
Yeah. Yay!
Yay!
This is gonna be so great, guys. It's gonna be so good.
What could happen? What could be worse? It's fine.
End up with a staff that just turns me into a cow and nobody else.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably.
Yeah.
You weren't the only one thinking that. You were not the only person thinking that.
I was also thinking that exact thought.
I'm thinking Ron Weasley. Eat slugs! Blech.
Oh no.
Jesus. Or not Jesus, Valerith.
Jesus is now a werecow.
Oh, terrifying.
Yep.
All right. So, thinking about my list of things. Kinda. Man. After seeing Nerissa stress on the staff, I don't really want to ask her to work on the darts or the piano at the moment.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Fuck. I guess I'll start with greatsword proficiency and then work my way towards intimidation. I feel like learning intimidation is going to be like my level 30.
Yeah, it's the equivalent to getting a skill point.
Yeah, basically.
Now here's the thing:
really...
learning a great sword proficiency can't be a 10. That's too like you're learning proficiency. So with your higher rolls already gone, you may be able to take some time to do that at a later time. Unless,
and my problem is I'm looking at my list of things that I want to do, and there's really not a lot that would fall under the low roll, like other than learn to fish and physical training.
Learning to fish isn't a bad one.
Yeah. So I think what I'll start with is just learn to fish. Till I come up with something else, we'll put it at a 10.
Okay. And luckily you have somebody there who also learned how to fish recently. I'm pretty sure it was Jesus, right? Was it you or was it?
Yeah, it was me. I can help out.
Yeah, so I would absolutely give you advantage on this roll as you two try and fish together.
Fantastic. Let's see. Find my fishing poles. Give me a second. They're in here somewhere. Yeah, pro fishing rod. Oh wait, we gotta do the fishing mini game, don't we?
You're just trying to learn how to fish here.
Okay.
I'm gonna say if you're practicing casting, basically you're trying to gain a proficiency in fishing.
Yes. So, intelligence or wisdom?
Give me...
It's a good question, actually.
It is a good question. I think it's going to be an intelligence here. You're trying to learn a skill. It's not like a regular skill, but it is a skill nonetheless.
Tool.
Like a tool. You'll have advantage on this roll thanks to Jesus helping you out.
Okay.
16 definitely does it. You are 5 over the roll. I think you cast out a couple times, and like you and Jesus are casting with your fishing lines. We'll forego the fishing minigame and say that with that 16, you do catch a couple of fish successfully and with ease for the area you're in, where like there was no fish anywhere near you guys. But you take like maybe take the raft out a little bit and are able to find like a small bit of fish that just grab your lines and nibble right away. I'm gonna say both you, because of the +5 on the roll, both you and Jesus get better at fishing. I'm going to say on both of your fishing rolls, you're going to get an additional +1.
Yay!
Awesome.
Nice. Alright.
I don't know if I added like a fishing license or something to your character sheet, but we'll find a way to put that on your character sheets to signify that you'll get that update, that advantage. And with that, it's a little bit early, but I know Flash has an early day tomorrow. I didn't anticipate you guys fucking just crushing that combat, and I figured it would take us right to the end anyway. I'll give you some time to think about your last downtime rolls now that we know we're getting back into like downtime territory, given what you have available, and then we'll come back to do the last rolls next week. So that is it for now. Thanks to everybody who tuned in at home. We love every single one of you. We hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power to the players. Have a great night.
Cool.